Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I have started this over like 3 or 4 times. One, because I have a new camera. This thing is so odd because there's a little box sitting on my eye and I don't know why. I feel like a robot. I'm just gonna move away from it. Oh, I'm gonna move this way. If I sit this way, it's not on my eye. It kind of runs. Anyway, so tell me how you like the sound, the footage, the everything. It is the Sony Z something. I'll tell y'all what kind of camera it is. Somewhere right here in a little bubble. But y'all know what we're here to talk about today. Y'all have been asking me my opinion on this situation for the past few days. Y'all have been flooding my pictures. Y'all have been flooding my DMs. I see everything and now I'm gonna address it. You know, here's my take on the Lala Ruby TJ situation. I wanna first start by saying I really don't feel any way towards the situation because it's not my situation. So you know when it's like not your problem, you're kind of like, let me just not let it be my problem. Let me not make it my problem. So I think it's funny too how y'all always want to hear my side. It reminds me of the producers when I was on Bad Girls Club. They always needed to bring me into the room and hear my side of the story. And I'm kind of like, what does my opinion matter, you know? But here we are. Sorry, I'm eating these hot chips. So, yeah, if you hear that banging, Six is banging at the door because he wants to come out. Here goes nothing. I knew about the situation when I knew about the situation. I'm not going to incriminate anybody. And as the conversation I had with Lala was very short and it was very like, you know, as your friend or as us building a friendship, you know, I have to tell you that you're wrong. What you're doing is not okay. If it was done to you, you would feel away. So basically all you can do is, you know, roll with the punches and deal with what comes with that. And also don't make a habit out of it. Like, I hope that you're doing it because you really like this person and not just because, you know, you just want to have sex. So that's the advice that I gave to Lala. I don't know Ruby. I don't know TJ. Yeah, that's basically what I said to her. Just make sure you're doing it for the right reasons. There's so many people that you could sleep with. You know, you shouldn't want to sleep with one of your friends' boyfriends. So in the same breath of me telling her, you know, what I think, I also, you know, kind of understood why she felt like it was okay for her to do. Not really understood, but I kind of see her thought process. You know, these two girls, in my opinion, from the outside looking into the relationship, and these are things that I've just known from well before this. They are 100% frenemies, in my opinion. Even before this was like the perfect, and I would tell all of this, I think that y'all are frenemies. Y'all are the perfect frenemy dynamic. This would be the perfect Mean Girl movie. I don't really know who's Regina George and who's Katie, but it is definitely a frenemy. It was definitely a frenemy situation. So I could see, you know, where the thought process came from. Next topic. So yeah, I did watch the clips from Ruby's OnlyFans and going through it, and you know, her saying that this isn't the first time or she isn't the first friend. So like I said, furthermore to prove that this is a frenemy situation, because no two group of friends want to keep doing that to each other, you know. I wouldn't want to keep going through that with my friend. I'd rather just not be friends. And I think Lala was content with that in this situation. So let me address the next thing in the live. I know y'all was sending me like she dissed a friend of mine. That is not my business. That is not my problem. That has nothing to do with me. If it was Brooke, if it was Jill, if it was London, if it was anybody else, I would have cared, but I don't. So, like, I really don't know what to sit here and say because I think a lot of it is their business. Like, I can't really speak on the Cardi situation. I didn't know either of them at the time. And I think that was so old. I don't really know the ins and outs of the friendship. So, what I really want to address in this video is the live of Lala's. We all know that Lala went live, and we all know that she said that
she doesn't like Seven either. She's intimidated by anyone pretty that's doing shit with their lives and that's getting attention, especially if it's from the same people. Like, she doesn't like that. She's insecure and intimidated by other pretty women.
That was something I already knew. That was already told to me, that, you know, that there was a bit of a concern about me being around DDG on my own time. There was a concern about me texting in the morning, like, "No, good morning, you want to film today?" So I already kind of knew that these was concerns. I kind of found all this stuff pretty much came out around Lala's birthday party. They were all in the house together, and I guess, I don't know really what was transpiring, but when it came back to me, I kind of was like, you know, what do I say to that? You know, because that's not really a situation you can win, and I feel like it's not a situation we can win. As I told Lala, like, I think no matter how this situation plays out, you and DDG's relationship will be different. I think DDG has made it clear time and time again that if he was in a relationship like he did in that mukbang we did, he would not be able to do Zooted. He would not be focused on Zooted. He would be focused on his relationship, and the person, you know, in so many words, also the person that he is with will feel away too. So I didn't take it personal because I don't think it really matters who it is personally. I just think that that's who he is when he gets in a relationship, and I'm the same way. I invest a lot, sometimes more than is being invested into me, and kind of lose focus of what's going on. So I didn't think too much of it when that was said at the time back then, because it was like, well, you know, she can't control that unless he lets her control that. And he did, you know, whether he wants to admit it or not. I'm not really upset about it. It doesn't make me feel away because I've done that. I literally got in a relationship and completely shut down, didn't really talk to any of my friends a lot. Brooke at the most I kept in touch with. Jill, a lot of people didn't even know I was pregnant for a long time. So I get it. So I'm not mad. I never felt any way when I heard that. I didn't think anything other than, well, that's a problem that she has within herself. If she's, you know, weirded out about other pretty girls being around, I don't think it's that serious. But you can't tell somebody how to feel, and also I can only be but so mad at her because, you know, I could tell somebody, no, you don't do this, or you don't do that, or you should do a certain way, and it's up to them if they're gonna listen or not. So when I heard that, it was disappointing, but I had already knew that it was coming. I knew because we talked about her before, and I just kind of was like, you know, whatever you decide to do, I'm here for it. And I remember talking to Brooke a few times, like, damn, if he gets a girlfriend, this shit is probably over. Because he said it, and we've had conversations prior to the mukbang, like, you know, he couldn't focus on Zooted and focus on a relationship. DDG is the type to put his all into a relationship, and that sometimes gets him in trouble, or, you know, sometimes I guess it'll work. Whatever floats your boat. So yeah, I don't care. You know, I didn't take it personal because he allowed it. I also don't take it personal because it could be any pretty girl. You know, it could be Lala. You know, she's felt a way about Lala just hitting him up sometimes. They've gotten to it about that. It could be any pretty girl. So for me to take it personal and be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna fuck her up, is like, it ain't just me. It could be Crystal. It could be Bree if she put on some tight clothes one day. So no, I'm not gonna beat her ass like y'all keep asking me to. Stop asking me that. First of all, y'all are taking this show, and I know Miami, that my Miami vlog when I got into a fight in Miami probably made you think otherwise. I am not fighting anymore. Like, I'm so far past that in my life. I don't want to. I don't feel like it. I'm sore every time, or something is just not right every time I fight. So I'm not doing that anymore. That's what I have sisters for. That's, even when I was pregnant, Miami was 100% an accident. Had Brooke been right there, I would have never fought. Miami was just one of them situations that was so unavoidable. Like, either I'm gonna swing on you or you're gonna swing on me, so I'm gonna swing on you. There was no female with me. I was around all the guys. They can't punch a girl in the face. I'm not fighting anymore. This is not Bad Girls Club. I am somebody's mom. These girls are not about to call the police on me. Even when I was pregnant, I wasn't really fighting. I was taking my sister to go handle my business. And I would give her some money because I'm generous like that. And if she get in trouble, then I'll take care of everything else too. But I say that to say y'all do not have to send me the negative things. One, I'm not fighting for... I'm gonna save that for another conversation. I'm not fighting for anybody except for the people that I know are my people and will always be my people. And two, I'm not fighting unless I really, really, really have to. This situation has nothing to do with me. I just think that, you know, Lala threw that in there, but this is something we knew. Like, that part was no shocker. So I always blamed it more on DDG. Like, I would call him. He didn't know that I knew that, but call him and be like, can you film today? And if he say no, I'd just be like, this. So every time she was in town, every time she left town, I would try to hurry up, which is how we kind of got a prank in. Or every time I knew they were on the outs, I kind of tried to hurry up and get my video and get out the drama. But I really don't know what this means as far as like Zooted is concerned, because I know everybody in their own way is concerned, because like I said, it's not just personal to me. Crystal hasn't seen him. Bree hasn't, you know, we're all feeling the back end of what's going on. And I don't know. I hate that DDG and Lala are going through stuff because of this situation. But I think it has to run its course for DDG. I think that this goes back to my other video when I was sitting in the car talking. Like, I think that we are all not focused right now. Not focused on what we need to be focused on, or we may feel like, you know, what we're focused on is what we need to be focused on, and that unfortunately has nothing to do with Zooted. So I know, like, you know, DDG will say it didn't have anything to do with a girl. I'm trying to focus on my music, but I'm his friend, so I'm gonna say it. And then just other things, like, I ain't gonna spill all the tea, but you know, of course, I've heard more things than just that she doesn't really feel comfortable with him filming with us. But yeah, I'm gonna shut up. Yeah, I just don't know what this means for Zooted, and I think everybody's just kind of like making their decision to do what they want to do. You know, I'm going back home. Crystal will tell you what Crystal's doing when Crystal's ready to tell you what Crystal's doing. Yeah, I know everybody just kind of is like, eee. And I don't think this situation made it any better. I think that we should all stay out of it. I think DDG should stay out of it. I think they should let him stay out of it. I know Lala for sure isn't like, you know, I feel like you have to choose, or I feel like it's gonna be weird. I don't know what's happening on the other side, but yeah, I think if everybody stays out of it, it can just go away. Because like, I'm doing this days later. It's kind of already over. That's why I waited to do it, because I'm like, you know what? I'm going to wait and see what jabs come from which way. And then I'm going to do my video, because I thought it was going to drag on for a little bit. But it's not. It's already dying down. And if we all had mind our business, it wouldn't have got so bad and just let them, you know, have their squabble. But I know now there's unneeded tension between DDG and Lala, and it's unfortunate. And you know, another question y'all asked me is like, what do I think of their relationship? I don't really think anything of their relationship. I think that DDG is a very genuine person, and I think that when he likes somebody, he just jumps in, and I hope that she jumped with him. That's the only thing I can say, because I know how it feels to jump by yourself. And I think that the whole situation is just none of my business, but unfortunately it is. You know, even prior to this, it's just been a lot. I knew this was coming, so I was 100% prepared for it. I was thinking about it. I was having conversations with Brooke about it, or friend, like, you know, people I know I could talk to and give me good advice about it. Crystal and I had conversations about it. I didn't necessarily know this was gonna be it. I just knew it was gonna be something. I said it, asked Crystal. I was like, you know, their friendship is cute, but the trio is not gonna work. There was 3 people in that relationship, and I knew it would get messy. And then the last thing you guys asked me was basically, what do I think about her publicly being mad in front of DDG? Yeah, I don't think that's good. I personally wouldn't do that if I'm in another relationship and that happens to me, and I have been in that situation before, so I 100% know how she feels. So that's why I'm like, I can't discredit her feelings. You know, she has a right to be mad. But also, if I'm in another relationship, I'm kind of just like, after both of y'all, you know? Because ultimately, this is, you know, what most guys would want in this situation. They would want it to be like this. I personally would have just ended the friendship and not said nothing about it. I could be dealing with it right now. I could not. I could be, you would never know, because I ain't telling you. And I be telling everything, but I'm practicing keeping some things to myself. So, with that being said, stop expecting me to beat people up every time something semi comes my way, because that wasn't really shade. It just was like, you know, I'm sure when I heard the information, it was a lot more shade to it, but it's nothing I can do, you know. Whooping her ass ain't gonna make her feel no more secure. Then she's gonna be like, hell no, my man is not dealing with you.